Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now last week we talked about Mega Kecleon, and this week we're going to be talking about Mega Spinda. Now before we get started, let me just give you a brief explanation on what this series is about. Now, every week I'm going to be picking one Pokemon that either needs a Mega Evolution, deserves a Mega Evolution, or I want a Mega Evolution for. Now this is based off my opinion and my opinion alone and no one else's. And if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below and tell me what would you guys keep, what would you guys change, and etc. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be like its actual Mega form. It's just my ideals of what I actually want to see if they choose any of the Pokemon I actually decide to go over. And at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon I will be doing the following week. Now, like I said for the first Mega Evolve episode, I said that the first 5 Pokemon are going to be Hoenn Pokemon only because of the announcements of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and Hoenn is my favorite region, so that's why the first 5 Pokemon are just basically Hoenn region. And next week is going to be like the last Pokemon from the Hoenn region I'll be going over for a while, and then we'll branch off into other regions as well. So with that said, let's just get into it. Now, while I was talking, you pretty much had a good look at what I actually changed and stuff like that. Now, Spinda actually has a base 60 in all its stats, so it's not very good for competitive battling, and you never see Spinda in competitive battles. I don't even know what tier it's in. It's like in tier RU, NU, somewhere around there. It's like in the lowest tier possible, I believe. I'm not 100% sure because I hate Smogon tiers, like I said before, but that's just my estimated guess. And it also gets contrary for its hidden ability. And people overlook Spinda, just go right to Malamar because obviously Malamar is better than Spinda all around actually. So no one else uses Spinda. But with the Palm Mega Evolution, I decided to branch out its stat changes in all its stats. So it's not just going to be base, like for instance base 80 upon Mega Evolution. It's just going to be spread out. So it's not going to be like all the same base stats like I said before. I don't know why I repeated myself, but whatever. So anyways, and its attack, we changed it from base 60 to base 90 because what I usually do is I go on Cerebi and look at the moves to see whether it's a special attacker, physical attacker, or a special wall, or a physical wall, stuff like that. Now, I was looking at its moves and it's more of a physical attacker, so I decided to just boost its attack the most, just because it's more of a physical attacker. Now for its defense and special defense, I both changed it to base 85, just so then it can actually hopefully take hits, because base 85 defense and both its stats is not that bad actually. It's not the worst, but it's not the best at the same time. So with that said, ooh, sorry about that. Oh man, sorry. But with that said, it has a higher chance of actually living a couple of hits, hopefully. And also, it'll probably be bumped up from like the lowest tier probably to, what, UU? I think that's like the highest tier next to NU, RU, somewhere around there. I don't know, but that's just my estimated guess. And for its special attack, I actually just decided to leave it alone because it's not a special attacker at all. I mean, the only special attacking moves I basically saw was like, what, Psychic and Shadow Ball. Let me just look real quick if I don't. If I remember, it gets Icy Wind for egg moves, and yeah, the only special attacking moves I actually saw was like Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Hidden Power, and that was basically it. Oh, and Psybeam and Uproar. So those are like the only special attacking moves it can learn. So I decided just not to like invest anything in special attack whatsoever. So that's the reason why I didn't touch it. And for its speed, I decided to raise it from base 60 to base 80 just because it can outspeed a couple of like lower tier speed Pokemon, kind of like Metagross, Pelipper, and stuff like that. I can't remember that many Pokemon off the top of my head, so I do apologize. But there are its new stats with the Palm Mega Evolution, so it will be from base 360 to base 460. And for its typing, I decided to give it the fighting type characteristics as well because Pandas, you would really think that they are basically fighting types, hence Pangoro. It's part fighting and it's part dark. But for Spinda, it's like more like a rabbit panda kind of thing from the picture I'm looking at right now, or the picture you guys are looking at right now. So it looks like a panda rabbit thing So it looks more like a fighting type Pokemon, just in my opinion. So I just decided to give it the fighting type characteristics. So then it actually has another weakness, which is flying. So with that said, with flying, psychic, fairy, so it has a couple of more weaknesses other than just fighting. So with that said, the last thing I want to talk about is its new ability, which I decided to make up, which is called Tag Boost. Now, what Tag Boost does is kind of like what Sheer Force does, but a little bit different. Now, what Tag Boost does is basically, if you hit your opponent with a physical attack, you get a 10% boost to that physical attacking move. So, for instance, if you return, then it would do 10% more than it would usually do. So that's what Tag Boost I was actually designing for, what the ability is going to be. Now, what am I going to say? That is what the definition for Tag Boost is, I guess. So, anyways, that's all I really got to say about Spinda. So thank you guys for watching. And before I forget, next week's Pokemon, and probably our final Hoenn Pokemon for a while, is going to be Pelipper. Okay, so next week is going to be Pelipper, and then after Pelipper, we'll go and branch off from other regions as well. I'm not sure what other Pokemon I will actually go over. Probably one of the JoJo starters I'm going to for sure, but I don't know if I'm going to do that next after Pelipper, so I have no idea. So with that said, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys don't agree with anything I said in Spinda's Mega Evolution, then please post your own opinion in the comment section down below and tell me what would you change, what would you keep, and etc. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys